Hello out there. If there's anyone there, I'll be with you momentarily. I would like to tweet the stream out, but Twitter's down. So that's pretty exciting. So I'm just going to see if I can tweet, and then I'll be right with you guys. Twitter. Well, considering it says I have -1 followers, I'm going to go with I can't tweet. But we're going to try. We're live with Empire at War. Yep, didn't go. Won't be able to tweet the link. That's okay. Hey, it's me. Framed poorly. How's it going, everybody? Alright. Think y'all can hear me fine? It has been far too long since we played this game. I may or may not have accidentally went live on my other channel while I was doing this. So, you know, that's a thing. I may or may not have because I like clicking incorrect buttons, apparently. Okay, main menu screen is not exciting. So, where we left off, Jabim, made famous by the Gindi micro series, I think, and the Clone Wars comics that came out in the Legends days, pre-Filoni era, is the next mission that we have to do. We have to take control of Jabim. The amount of firepower used in Rebel assaults on Cardia leads viewers to believe that the rebels must have a base somewhere close. So that's why we're going to Jabim. We also have Wayland, which is a pirate world, which we will be wanting to take. Manan and Freyja that we'll be wanting to take. And Dantooine is probably a pirate world. Though actually, no, it's probably Rebel, just based on canon. But Dantooine has the same planetary bonus as Dagobah, which is it's a stealth planet, which means you can't see what's there before you attack. So, right now I have some monies, not a ton of monies, but monies. I'm going to see if there's anything I want to do. And then we'll probably go to Wayland. Wayland looks like quite a fight. It's 8 of something and 12 of something else. It's probably 8, just logically, it's probably going to be 8 capital ships and 12 fighters. Plus a pirate base. Did not mean to do that. Wayland, which is a strength of what? 36. Our fleet is a strength of 69. There's a joke that I won't make. So we could probably pretty easily take that. And then we would have Wayland, we would have Freyja cornered. We're definitely going to want to take Freyja, but it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, okay, it's Space Station level 2. I couldn't see, oh no, that was my planet, hold on. Yeah, that's a level 5 space station, so taking Freyja is going to be tough. Real tough. At least it's not connected to anything else. What do I want to do? What am I building at Kuat? Okay, what I wanted to build at Kuat, I am currently building at Kuat. What do I want to do? Now, Hutta, you have build spaces open. Why are we not building more things? Did I do that intentionally? Yeah, let's start building a place where we can build AAT-ATs. That works for me. Okay. I'm assuming we are building ground forces at a place. We are building ground forces at places. Okay, cool. Then I have reoriented myself with where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and take Wayland. You can see I've built a spy ship here and here. So my intention was probably to send one to Dantooine and the other one to either Freyja or Manan. If I were to read my mind properly. And I probably want to build another spy ship somewhere. Where is somebody not building something? You're not building something. That way we can send that to you know, if I use my 2 spy ships for Anan and Freyja, I have one for Dantooine. So we're good to go. I have to hit resume game before I can do anything else because it is in RTS. And let's go ahead and take Wayland.
Navigating to coordinate.
Construction complete.
We're gonna fly to Wayland. Start building that station, yo. Used up all my monies, which is probably a bad thing to do right before a battle in case I needed to build anything. But hey, I'm here to make poor tactical decisions. It's what I live for. It really is. Space battle at Wayland. Grants 15% speed bonus to mostly, I think those are mostly rebel units, if I'm not mistaken. A simple clerical error in the Old Republic Planet Registry removed Wayland from all known charts and doomed the expeditionary vessel seeking to settle a colony there. Without support from the Republic, human colonists regressed technologically, discarding their blasters for bows and arrows and their modern fabrics for furs and hides. The colonists continued to clash with the 2 native intelligence species on Wayland, despite being forgotten by the galaxy at large. Of course, you can also read about Wayland in the Thrawn trilogy. It has Mount Tantiss, something like that. It was a storehouse that Palpatine had, not unlike his observatories, if you're familiar with his observatories in current canon. Not the same thing, but not dissimilar either. He didn't have the storehouses for the specific, well, he kind of had them for a purpose of some kind of resurgence. But the base in Wayland had cloning cylinders that were used to clone Luke Skywalker into Luke Skywalker, because in Legends days all clones had something where they would pronounce vowels twice as long. I don't know, it was weird. Legends was weird. There's a lot of strange things in it. But it was cool. I mean, if you think about it, back when like there was no knowledge of what a sequel trilogy would look like, it was the sequel trilogy. Before we had one, I'm gonna have a blanket because I'm gonna. That's what I grab. Here we go. Space battle. Wow, 4 of my station killers. This is a weird choice. Game. You made weird choices.
Let's show these dissidents.
I'm waiting for the second round of ties to pop out.
By destroying all their defenses.
You guys are now Unit 1. Start moving forward.
To coordinates.
These guys, the broadsides, are going to specifically become Unit 2.
Cruiser here.
That way I can control them separately once we get near the station. Anybody watching, if you have an issue, like if I'm too loud or too quiet compared to the game, please do not be afraid to let me know. We're going to start by taking down, there's just so many capital ships all in one space. They're going to wreck us if I try to go to that station. I would rather start by doing this. I'm not going to worry too much about taking out every single capital ship because this station will respawn at least 1 capital ship as we go, and I don't know which of these is the respawnable one, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I'm just going to take it from this many, from 8 down to 1. That is the goal. I'm sorry, the game is lagging as per usual. Oh, hold on. Adobe Flash is like, hey, do you want to update? No, actually I don't, but thank you. Thank you for that. It picked a very strange time to be like, hey, do you want to update? No. Not right now. I didn't know it would interrupt me to do that, actually. Wow, how are you already wrecked? Ship. What are these guys doing? I guess I did technically tell them to go there, didn't I? You guys pull back. You guys get out of, like, direct firing range, please. I'm assuming I can bring in some reinforcements. I sure as heck can. Bring you in right there. Hey, Django. Yeah, right. Silly Flash. It's like, right now, Flash? Okay. One of these guys has not done anything. Django, did you make it in before the rain? I started eating melon, which is something that's mostly water-based, and I didn't chew it enough. And I'm uncomfortable trying to swallow it, and I didn't realize that I was going to have a problem with melon. That's just how my day is going right now. You did! These remain dry. That is good. Ugh. Chew your melon, kids. It's my life lesson for you today. How are these guys doing? Okay. You guys start focusing on the station now, because this won't take too much longer. Now that we are no longer, like, outnumbered capital ships-wise. You are eating a vaguely melon-flavored green popsicle. I mean, that's kind of the same thing. That's close. It's similar for sure. Same family, at least. Look at all these ships flying around that are not under my control. Let's fix that. Alright. You are next. How's the station going? Just now getting hit by the station killers. One of those kind of you get when you're a kid that is just frozen clear. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey Dale, welcome. It tastes like green. I feel like most sugary things like that just taste like a color. It's like, who knew that that was such a thing? Oh yeah, the station killers are wrecking this thing. Like, they don't even need the capital ships. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We'll just keep chipping away at these guys. And the station is almost dead. Like, it might just die without me doing anything else. If not, it'll be darn close. And I'll just get it with the second round of the station killers. Alright, one more capital ship. The one that gets respawned is over here, so I'm not worried about that. Green is your favorite. Uh-oh, Lobot's up to shenanigans. Gotta watch out for those Lobot shenanigans. We almost got it. Almost got it. I'm not really worried about the fighters, because those will kind of get picked off as we go anyway. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's literally like the hangar and the shield generator that's left. Target the shield generator. How are these guys doing? Anybody rebuilt? Nope. Their powers aren't back yet. So now we're going to have to chip away at this much of the shield, but that won't take long. This station won't last long at all. We have a set of fighters over here. Maybe these ties will take care of that since they're not looped in. We've got this guy and these fighters. Not too much of the enemy left either. Today, there you go. We did have a stream cast yesterday. I think Dale was there for the beginning of it. It's been a streamy sort of week. But yes, we were talking Alphabet Squadron yesterday, which was a good fun chat where we mostly talked about Quell until we remembered there were other characters. Whee! Alright, this won't take long at all. We'll just go on fast forward. I would auto-resolve more, but when you auto-resolve, the game's like, you would probably lose 2 capital ships at this point. I'm like, no, I wouldn't. Auto-resolve, you wild, crazy thing. All we lost was like this one thing versus all of these things. I mean, that's pretty good. I think in the grand scheme of life, we're doing pretty good.
Artillery online.
We've taken Wayland. Now we need to take the ground at Wayland.
Construction complete.
Give me those things. I should have done all of this beforehand, but I didn't.
Transmission received.
You fly there. You fly there. Oh yeah, there's not a lot of tanks in here at all. I'm glad I'm taking a moment to collect things. I'm pretty sure there is only one member. I have to run to the bank. No worries. No worries. We'll be streaming for a little while. Wayland, do you salt? Mount Tantus is actually on the map. If it's the normal map. Sometimes in campaign mode they give me different maps. For reasons. But it should be like the map. This is just gonna take a little bit because I need everybody to fly there.
Standing by.
Enlisting.
Brigade standing by.
Brigade standing by. Once everybody gets here, these guys are taking their sweet
Brigade
time to
standing
travel.
by.
How many troops do I have? I'm doing pretty good.
Reporting.
At some point I'm gonna want to start making anti-aircraft guys. Can I do that anywhere yet?
Cruiser reporting.
It's gotta be somewhere where I build. Oh, I think they're from the same
Reporting.
factories that make AT-ATs, which I have not finished yet, so probably not yet.
Brigade standing by.
Okay, there we go. We got all the people I want.
Reporting.
That's still not a lot of tanks, if I'm being honest. We'll wait for these two tanks to show up, and then we'll go. Reporting. Because I want more than, like, 3 sets of tanks. 5 sets of tanks is way better. Okay, now let's go to Wayland.
Reporting.
It's going to be kind of a long road because we can't go through Freysia. How many game days does it take fleets to travel? It depends.
Ready to go.
You can see the game ticks on. We're on game day 61. Anything here that's like a super flashy line is a hyperspace route. So it's almost instant travel. And then
Ready
it
to
takes...
go.
This. Oh, you were probably making a joke. I'm tired. It takes exactly however many days it feels like taking. Because it would make you wait for months if you were traveling for months. Oh, okay. Maybe you weren't making a joke, but I always complain about inconsistent hyperspace times in Star Wars canon. It's a regular complaint of mine that I complain about all the time. Because there are no regular hyperspace times in canon. Really, it would take you months. No, like, we're still on game day 61. By the way, we're sitting here. It is loading. Sometimes I sit on the loading screen forever, and sometimes I sit frozen forever and then go to the loading screen. It is currently opted for the spinny pinwheel. So I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. It is doing the loading thing. I was so excited to stream this game and play this game, and this game is just, like, not optimized at all. And, like, it's not a... I mean, at some level, I guess it is a my computer thing, but, like, I've streamed BioShock Infinite from this computer, and if I can stream BioShock Infinite from this computer, I should be able to stream Empire at War. So I personally blame the game more than my laptop, because I don't get why this game is more complicated than BioShock Infinite, but what are you gonna do? How is everyone out there in the internet space? Are we surviving while Twitter is down? It's egregious. Like, from one side to the other, it might take 80 game days. Wow. How long is a game day in the other game? I'm assuming you mean, was it Battlegrounds? No, it's not Battlegrounds, I don't think. Because, like, a game day in this is probably 5 minutes.
Invasion commencing.
See, and this will load right away, watch. Yep. Because it was doing all of the loading while we were sitting there. Carlos! Welcome, Carlos. Good to see you. How are you today? Your words are over there, and my face cam is there, so that's why I keep going like this to say hello. Django, to answer your question, Mount Tantus. Tantinus. However you would pronounce that. Tantus. Am I lagging? It appears that I'm lagging. Hold on. On normal mode, probably 2-3 minutes, but you can speed it so go. Yeah, and I can speed days up too. Okay. But yeah, here's the mountain, which is pretty cool. Yeah, because I can pause time and then I can fast forward time right there next to the pause button. Okay, let's bring in some troops.
Choose your reinforcements.
Oof, I can only bring in. So yeah, getting this other landing pad is going to be the top priority.
Moving out. Advancing.
At maximum unit capacity.
For real. Start. I think this corner over here is where like all the local houses are. Woohoo! You're arranging your trip to Galaxy's Edge. I'm jealous. Bear's here. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. There ought to be.
Reporting.
It should be illegal to have a mountain without a passage. Rebellion. That's what it was called. Alternate between pausing time altogether and speeding it up. Yep. That's a thing.
Armor ready. Moving to position.
I am pretty sure there are locals over here that I can fight.
Moving. Let's roll.
And I think they're all
On
back
my
here
way.
somewhere. In Rebellion.
We've
Okay.
located the enemy.
Yep, see? Oh no, these are just pirates. Okay, well, that's fun. I was not prepared for this. Oh well. Those tanks are gonna die. It was nice knowing you tanks. It was fun while it lasted.
Unit destroyed.
But you're gonna die now.
Moving out.
Meanwhile, you guys run over there and take that. I'm not even gonna try to save the tanks, to be honest. There's no point. You have chicken, bacon, ranch, pizza! Well, there you go. I'm also jealous. Canonically, or at least
Unit
used to be.
destroyed.
There were a lot of secret tunnels to that mountain. You're not wrong.
Unit destroyed.
Rip.
Construction
Heading
complete.
Sucks to be those tanks, I guess. They died in service to the Empire, though, so, like, that's all that really matters.
Construction.
My playback has me crazy lagging. Am I crazy lagging? Or is that just my playback having problems? Like, if I'm unwatchably lagging, I'll change something. Sucks to be those tanks, I guess. They died in service to the Empire, though, so, like, that's all that really matters. I'm pausing for a second. My CPU is not a problem. My frames per second is not a problem. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm back. I just hit a bunch of buttons, so I don't know what they did. But if it's a problem, let me know. Okay, I think I'm back. I was just waiting to hear myself on my playback. I think I just like tanked the stream quality, but it should not lag. So, there you go. That's what you get. Again, I'm still getting encoder problems. I don't know. Maybe it's this map. But, again, I don't get it because I've streamed much more intensive games than this one, and this game just hates being streamed. And I'm sad because I really want to keep playing it on stream, but I'm really wondering after I finish this campaign if I'm actually gonna
Just give me a target.
keep doing it or not. But that is a problem for not right now. Okay, we're gonna send these tanks like here-ish,
Right away.
which is not quite where the pirates were. And then these guys were able to get new guys down, so we're gonna drop them. We're gonna drop them. So we have more tanks
Inputting coordinates.
and more foot soldiers.
At maximum unit capacity.
It's George Seabail. You're right. He is attacking the stream. You're right. He doesn't want me. Yeah, this still looks unwatchable in my playback. What on earth? What can I change without stopping the stream again? Pretty much nothing. I mean, my upload's fine. I don't know what it's doing. But it's just not looking... is not looking watchable on my playback. But maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to turn my playback off. Okay. We'll just keep trudging on. If it gets not fun to watch, you guys can just be honest with me, and I can load something else up or something. Alright. Let us get all of this group. As soon as the shuttle flies away, waiting for the shuttle to fly away. How long does it take to unload chicken walkers? I mean, really. I mean, like, for real, though.
Standing by. Reporting.
Alright. You are all now Unit 2. Everyone's Unit 2 except for...
on my way.
These tanks here.
Secondary position.
I'm pretty sure the pirate... where I thought, like, the local humans were gonna live, I'm pretty sure that's where the pirates live on this map. Pirate maps are different than Imperial... like, pirate bases are always end up being in a different spot. Maybe not always, but regularly end up being in a different spot than where, like, Rebels and Imperials make their bases on the map. So it tends to confuse me. There we go. Nicely done, guys. Okay, I'm going to send this unit in ahead. They're faster. They have shields. I'm going to use them as scouts. There we go. Nicely done, guys.
Artillery online. Beginning short-range fire.
And then they'll start working on that. Keep going.
Heading out.
That would be echoing. Oh. Thanks, Django. I'm dumb. Okay.
New coordinates.
Alright, so we'll keep fighting these guys. These guys will take my turrets. I have a bombing run when I need one. Maybe this isn't where the pirate base is. Maybe we're a bunch of pirates here. We'll see. We'll figure that out after. Infantry, infantry turrets are faster to build than anti-vehicle turrets.
I copy.
Just so you know. So sometimes I want to start with the anti-vehicle because it'll take longer. Sometimes I want to start with the anti-infantry because they'll get up sooner. It depends on if I'm actively getting attacked or not.
Let's move out.
Okay. Keep using these guys as like a scouting unit.
Let's go. Keep going.
Yeah. I guess this is not actually where the pirate base is. That's okay. The more you know. I want some stormtroopers here, and we're gonna take these things. Yeah, there isn't really anything there. Okay. So now I'm gonna send my scout ships back up here. Let them kind of get going.
Roger.
Where are you guys going? Are you just like running around?
Squad, move out.
I want you to go there.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Choose.
Roger that.
You guys start heading that way. Just because it's gonna take you guys forever to move. It is on Steam. I have it through the Mac App Store because on Steam it is not available for Mac, which is annoying. But it is available on Steam for if you have Windows. I'm gonna build one anti-aircraft. Okay, everybody start heading that way. This is gonna take forever, so we're actually gonna put it on fast mode.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, see here? That's a build pad, so there's very potentially a turret awaiting us there.
Construction complete.
let's find out if that's true. Okay, there is a build pad there, but there's not currently a turret awaiting us, which is good.
Waiting orders.
Oh boy. There is more piratey things though. Alright, you guys just hang tight. The other guys are gonna come in and start helping you here soon. Hopefully. Oh, I'm still in fast motion. I'm like, man, these guys got here quick. Oh yeah, because I still am in fast forward.
Enemy.
Man, I'm so smart. Yeah, I think I'll have to get it on the Mac App Store. Steam. Yep. Oh, you're also on Mac. Gotcha. I think I remember that actually. Yeah, what happened was there's an expansion for this game called Forces of Corruption. I say with a question mark because I don't really remember what it's called. But Forces of Corruption only came out for Windows. The version of this game that's on Steam is the version that has the expansion built into the main game. So you don't buy the game and buy the expansion, you buy them both together. And because of that, because the expansion only ever came out for Windows, that's why you can only buy it for Windows on the Mac or on Steam, which I think is bull. But whatever. Turrets are going up. Like I said, I always like to leave turrets because then if I have to defend this planet later, I have stuff to defend. Alright, we're coming along nicely here. I have more turrets. So what I want to do is take my stormtrooper people and have them go over there. And I'm actually going to mark you as Unit 3, because then I can keep pushing forward and not have to wait for you. Because the pirate base must be more this way. Yep, found it! Okay, so you guys start building that. It's kind of dumb to build that because it's going to be undefended, but that's okay. We're losing so many people. But that's okay. Once we take out this base, I really appreciate that there's no friendly fire from the TIE bombers. I don't know why. There's no logical reason. But there is none. Okay, I'm actually going to take it off of fast mode because now that a bunch of stuff is happening, the game is getting hard to see. Okay, I lost all of my tanks. That's okay. Go ahead and land another set in case I want another set, but I probably won't use another set because it's really just going to be these guys to finish it off. So if I may ask, Carlos, when are you going to Galaxy's Edge? Are you planning? You may have told me this. I think you told me this, and I don't remember. But are you going to go to the Anaheim one, or are you planning for when Orlando opens? I saw that they just announced Rise of the Resistance for Anaheim as December 5th. I don't know if that was also an announcement for Orlando. But if you're planning, you should plan for after that ride opens. Unless you don't care about the ride. But I'm excited that they're finally opening it, because I think that's what I would really want to go see, is that ride. Okay, really? There's stuff left on the planet?
Right away. On the move.
Ready. Heading out.
Oh, it's probably like the local humans or something.
All out.
You're planning on going twice between the end of the year. So opening day in Orlando, and then December 5th. Nice. Heck yeah. That is awesome. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time. Opening day is going to be crazy. I'm curious if it'll be as big as Anaheim, considering like people who have to travel may have already traveled for Anaheim. If it's going to be bigger because people like Orlando better. I think the Orlando park is bigger than the Anaheim park. Like, not Galaxy's Edge itself, but like Disney World is, I mean, obviously it's bigger because there's all the different parts versus the one.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, you guys found pirates.
Brigade standing by. Fire at will.
Maybe they're not pirates. They look like locals, but they're yellow, which is the pirate color. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand the ways of this game sometimes. Spoiler warning, we're actually not discussing spoilers for Alphabet Squadron. Lobot is just a day behind. We were discussing those yesterday. It's going to be bigger at Orlando, lots of tourists go. That's true. It is a very big tourist place.
Let's move out.
I feel like I would rather go to the Orlando park knowing nothing about the difference. Or just like Orlando better.
Targeting.
Just saw where the ride opens a month sooner in Orlando than in Anaheim. Really? Well, there you go. So then what I saw must have been for Orlando and not Anaheim. That's crazy. That's interesting, because I was wondering if it didn't open in Anaheim because they moved the park up, if the ride got delayed, or if they were potentially not wanting to show stuff from the ride until after Rise of Skywalker. Which, I mean, considering the park takes place before Rise of Skywalker, might be kind of silly, but then there's also... Uh-oh, my guys are getting attacked. There's also a part of me that's like, yeah, but... there could be like tendrils of information at the park. Yeah, I was seeing something on Instagram before I started the stream. And that must have been what I saw.
Just give me a target. Let's go.
There must be another house here somewhere, because I haven't gotten the bonus. Yep.
Scanning target.
We won't get the bonus though, because I didn't destroy the other house before we destroyed all the pirates. Ah, okay. I just didn't read it close enough. I see. I just think the ride is incredibly ambitious and they're struggling. That's probably true. I'm really curious how they're going to do with people, because the Rise of the Resistance is supposed to be, like, I mean, a ride, but also an experience, right? Like, it's supposed to be, like, 15 minutes or something like that, maybe longer. I'm eating fruit off the floor. Why it's on the floor and not on my table, I don't know. I do a lot of things that even I don't understand. If I ever understood myself, what would be the fun in that, you know? Okay. So we've taken Wayland. I'm going to save the game, which is going to take 900 years. But we're going to save it anyway. Because this game freaks me out every time it freezes forever. But Rise of the Resistance sounds really cool. Because you're supposed to, like, try to escape the First Order or something, right? Well, whatever I did to the stream seems to make it not lag and seems to make it run smoother. I apologize if it's like crap resolution and doesn't look good. But at least I'm not lagging. Yeah, you're on a hidden resistance base. Then you hop on a transport and you go into space and it's supposed to be all feel seamless. That's so awesome. That is really cool. I'm there for, like, everything. I mean, I'm not there because I'm not physically there, but, like, I'm excited for whatever they do.
Vehicle in production.
I think that's so good. Okay, let's build a couple of station killers. What do I still have on this fleet? Oh, I really don't need station killers.
Vehicle in
Oh,
production.
there goes all my money again.
Construction complete.
Do I need this ship on Kessel? No, because Kessel cannot get attacked by Freyja. So we'll send those ships away.
Brigade standing by. Brigade standing by.
Brigade standing by. Is there anywhere where I've built, like, a heavy... Is it just now Hutta where I was building
Broadside
that?
cruiser reporting. Broadside cruiser reporting.
Cardia can build stuff. I don't have money to build stuff, but if I had money, Cardia could build stuff.
Construction complete.
Coruscant can still be attacked by Freyja, so I want to at
Location
least
confirmed.
leave something there. I kind of want to just... Part of me really wants to go for Dantooine, but a large part of me is like, I should just take out Freyja, because it's just chilling, like, right there, waiting, like, to take Coruscant. And if I take
Artillery
Freyja,
online.
then Coruscant is not going to be
Ready to
at
go.
risk.
Construction complete.
Broadside cruiser reporting.
So finding it cool. I could say
Broadside
more.
cruiser reporting.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you. Like, a ride is different than, like, there's some people who are like, I don't even want to know what's in the park. And I'm like, that's weird to me. But I get not wanting to spoil the ride. Because, like, that's an
Cruiser reporting.
experience that people will want to do. Okay, so it's a big friggin' big station, but it's only Nora Wexley, only a squadron of Y-Wings that are defending it, so that's not a big deal. Let's
We're
go
on
ahead
our
and
way.
send my Coruscant fleet to join the big fleet, because I won't need
We'll
a
be there
Coruscant fleet
shortly.
once I take Freyja. Anyway, Andy's here, welcome! Grand strategy in the core world, you know it. I hope you're having a good day. Django said, why are you buying your groceries? You almost
Construction
bought this
complete.
dual Kylo Ray ice cream. Oh, dude, yeah, all the Raylos buy that. Like, I've seen all the Raylos
Building
have it.
started.
It's kind of like being
Building
all the rage.
started.
It's like all the Raylo. I would get it, except for, I can't eat ice cream.
Constructing unit.
Let's build some AT-AT walkers. That sounds exciting. Okay. To Freyja.
Right away.
Almost vomited when you said Norway. I'll warn you next time before I use such vulgar language. Now, Freyja is a planet I know absolutely nothing about other than this game. I mean, I'm presuming it's in some EU stuff, but I'm not familiar with it. Freyja is a small planet of rocky islands and fractured archipelagos. Planet's population is relatively small, at only 2.3 million, and is one of the core's least populated planets. Freyja is home to the Incom Industries, a large starship manufacturer known most notably for their fighter craft and their personal transports. I don't like Cherry, though, and the Kylo side was Cherry. I'm a Prophecy Raylo. Ooh. What is specific? I'm a little out of the loop. What's specifically a Prophecy Raylo? It's strange, though, because I'm almost finished with Stranger Things 3, and I keep seeing Nora Wexley on screen all the time. I still need to see the second season of Stranger Things. I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and I liked it. There's no shade on Stranger Things. I finished it, and, like, everyone was like, you gotta watch Stranger Things, it's the best thing ever. And I was like, okay, and then I watched it, and I liked it. And then everyone was like, what did you think about Barb? And I'm like, I have zero opinions about Barb. And then everyone got mad at me for not having an opinion on Barb. And I was like, Barb's there, I guess? And then I didn't watch the second season because I'm like, gosh, I don't want to get in another, like, Barb debate again. And that's why I haven't kept up with Stranger Things. It's because I don't understand what this Barb debate is about. You're mostly into Raylo for this one really good parody ballad I heard in the Star Wars, right? I heard it's really good. Jen and I never followed the second season either, and not entirely sure why. Yeah, it's like there was nothing wrong with the show. I liked it. I think it was just like, I watched it, and then somewhere between the first season and the second season coming out, I was like, it's a show. The problem was, one of my all-time favorite movies is Super 8. No surprise, I'm a JJ fangirl. Part of why I've been so excited about the sequel trilogy. And everyone was like, you need to watch Stranger Things because it's like Super 8 but better. And just as a word of advice to anyone who ever tries to recommend something to someone else, don't say you should watch this because it's better than the thing you love, because that's a really good way to put the person on the defensive and make them already not like the thing you want them to watch. So, like, you should just be like, it's similar. Like, if you like this, you probably will like it too, because it's kind of, it's in the same family. Like, that would work way better than, you should watch it because it's better. So I think that's part of it too, because it was just one of those, like, nothing's better than Super 8, shut up! Like, that was kind of how I was feeling about it. Because I do feel like there are very few things on this planet that are better than Super 8. Just for the record. Okay. Waiting for the second round of fighters.
Lay waste to any forces that oppose
We're
the
gonna do the
Empire.
same thing as last time.
Ready?
Okay.
What are
So
you
the
on?
space station is gonna be our biggest problem here. There's not even really a fleet. All three seasons have been different. So far from season 1 is the best, and you'd rank season 3 after that. Enjoyed it. Oh, you just made that up. Which means you believe they are meant to accomplish something together. Okay, so like, you think that there is a bond there. They are supposed to do the things, but not necessarily romantic. I gotcha. I am of a similar vein. I'm not against a romantic Raylo by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not like expecting it either, if that makes sense. Hello, official Bindu / official boss. How are you today, my friend? It's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. We're here to play an exceptionally laggy game of Empire at War. We're gonna go in fast motion because this is just taking too many years. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna start focusing on the shield generator. Because that way we don't have to do this multiple times. Ion cannon! I just said stuff I shouldn't say on this channel. Okay. So the ion cannon is a thing you can build on the surface that freezes your ship and takes its shield away. And it sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck when you have it, but it sucks to fight it. That's why they don't have a fleet here, because they have surface defenses. That only makes sense, actually. Okay, okay, they are starting to actually fire on the station, which is good. Them firing on the station will help take down the shield itself. The problem with, like, level 5 stations is you can see here, there's a Nebulon, like, B frigate. Because level 5 stations can spawn frigates. It's pretty... you're not against Raylo romance, but it's going that way. That's fair. I'm good, thanks. What do you think of it? I like it. I don't know that I'm like losing my mind over it like everyone else, but I really like it. I'm more excited about what the Sith Trooper means than I am about the Sith Trooper, if that makes sense. I'm really excited that it's called the Sith Trooper, because to me, like, this is pure speculation. I don't know anything, and I don't follow leaks, so I don't know what's going on. Nor is that an invitation to tell me leaks. But, darn ion cannon, frickin', look at that, 2 of my ships just wrecked. But I can only assume the Sith Trooper is either, I mean, it could be a flashback thing, but they have to work for Palpatine, because he's the Sith, right? Like, Kylo's not a Sith, Snoke wasn't a Sith, there's no reason for there to be Sith. Much read mini WoW. Yeah, exactly. I'm more excited. Yes, I'm right there with you guys. Like, the Sith Trooper itself is a cool looking trooper. I'm with some of the people. Django, I don't know if it was you that said this, but somebody said this. That in some ways it kind of like, when we first got Phasma, it was cool because Phasma was the only different looking Stormtrooper. And then we got Cardinal, and Cardinal was cool because he was the other cool Stormtrooper and he was rival to Phasma. And now with Resistance, which I love, we have Pyre, who's gold, and we have Von Trapp, who's the other red trooper now. And now it's like, it's feeling less special to have these Stormtroopers that look different. And like, that's my one kind of gripe. My one teeny tiny gripe is I like that there were Stormtroopers that look different. But it's a teeny tiny gripe. And like, that gripe might go away. Like, to be fair, like, if the red Stormtroopers are Palpatines and not the First Orders, then it doesn't technically make Cardinal and Pyre and Phasma less special, because they're First Order Stormtroopers and not Palpatine Stormtroopers, and it's a different faction. So that is kind of different. So, like, part of me is a little bit but part of me is like, it might not actually be as big of a deal as I feel like it is. And when I see the movie, I'll know, if that makes sense. Trying not to read too much into it, but it looks cool. Same, I think they maybe... Yes! And, like, that's the thing I've been wondering, because as I understand how the dark side works in new canon, Sith can't make Force Ghosts. They have to be bound to something, like Momins or whatever his name is, the Mormon mask, because I can't say anything in Star Wars. Or something like that. So I think it's maybe like Palpatine has survived in the Death Star, like in the remnants of the Death Star. I've also wondered if Palpatine didn't survive in Kylo's mask. Or not Kylo's mask, Kylo's Darth Vader mask. I've liked that idea for a while, and I'm trying not to think about it too much because I don't want to get my hopes up. But I really like the idea that the being that Kylo was like praying to, that he thought was his grandfather, was actually Palpatine. I love that idea. And I will never not love that idea, but I can accept it if that's not what happens. Well, I'm mostly assuming it exists as a visual clue. That's true. That's a good point. Usually when troopers like this get revealed this early, it's because they don't... Yeah, Carlos is also very correct. Episode 9 trailer, you see an Imperial Star Destroyer, so maybe Palpatine saved a couple of ships until it's very possible. We still... I mean, there's a lot of room for a lot of people. Wow, we did that and we only lost 2 broadside cruisers. That's really good. I thought the red was an echo. Yes, I agree. The red was an echo of the Imperial Guard. But it's also like the Praetorian Guards that Snoke had. Yeah, I think the callback to the Imperial Guard is the same with the Sentinels. Yeah, the Sentinels we see in Alphabet Squadron, in Battlefront 2, in Aftermath, in Shattered Empire, anything that deals with whatchamacallit, the contingency plan.
Ready to go.
Which is, the Sentinels are like such a weird idea, but I love them. Like, they're weird, but they're great. Okay, so now I can take troops off of all these planets because they're not likely to get attacked because there's no planet. I mean, like Tatooine and Bathooey maybe.
Standing by.
But right now, while they're in the like wireframe mode, that means the game is not treating them as active planets, so I don't have to worry about them right now. I really do hope the Death Star, Rise from the Ash, is still active in a way. It would be interesting. I'm really curious because the explosion in both 4 and 6 makes it look like it's atomized. But this isn't the first time we've seen remnants of a Death Star because, again, in the Aftermath books, we actually see remnants of the first Death Star get given to the survivors of Alderaan. So there's precedent for the survival of the Death Star. Even though it's a little wacky. One of your favorite scenes from Alpha Squadron is with Grandmother confronting the Sentinel. Yes. I agree. I like that part a lot. Okay. I've amassed my people. Frasier's gonna be super fun.
Ready for ground assault.
Because that's like, oh hey, you're back. Where are you? I definitely want to use you. Okay. And we get Vader. Okay, you all join the fleet, and then we'll attack. I suppose I should, in case Cardia gets attacked, I should keep building ships there.
Unit.
Because I'm still going to scout Dantooine next, just so I can keep filling in holes. Okay, to Frasier.
Set coordinates.
Artillery
All right.
online.
Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. I believe in us. Alderaan obviously is not getting unlocked yet because they're waiting to work closer to the movie. I'm just chewing on melon, don't mind me. I love the emails I get from Amazon. Oh, ha! Hold on. I just got a push alert from my local news station. It says, having trouble tweeting? Twitter is down worldwide. This is when the aliens come. First they take down Twitter, then they take down the governments of the world. Empire at War is a great game. I almost have... Oh, yeah, I love it. I haven't tried mods, because I'm... My confession is I'm playing on a Mac, which is usually when people start making fun of me. And I think you can mod on Mac, but it's much harder. But it also means I've never played Forces of Corruption, because I never put Forces of Corruption out for Mac, and it made me mad. But I'm also I've not given up hope, because it used to be that the only Jedi Knight games that were available for Mac were Outcast and Academy, and now the first game is available for Mac, which I actually have bought, and I intend to stream someday. I'm sure I will hate it, but you all can watch me hate it. And by that I mean Outcast drove me nuts. I liked playing Academy, but Outcast drove me crazy, so I can only assume the original Dark Forces game will drive me crazy. This is really attractive, I'm sorry. But it went down for like 30 minutes, yeah. Oh, Django's not as big of a scoundrel as he thought, dang it. I do stream on my Mac. And it's usually, I feel so self-conscious when I play this game, because it makes my streams look terrible, but this game does not like to be streamed. I've streamed bigger and fancier games, dang it. But yeah, I do it all from a Mac. I prefer Mac operating systems, is the thing. I don't think Mac is as good as it was in the Steve Jobs days, but I still like my Mac.
Choose your reinforcements.
Where do I want to land? Right now, let's just do troops until we can get to these landing pads. Ooh, the locals are on my side. Heck yeah! Locals, go stand here in the landing areas. Oh, it's nice to play a map where the locals are on my side. I haven't had one of these in a while. Because they can help me take spaces. They're blatantly making themselves known in the streets, no less. But I just like Mac OS better. I like how Mac computers work better. I've contemplated investing in a streaming computer that would be Windows.
Enemy is approaching.
Just because there's a lot of games I want to play that don't come out for Mac. But I think about that, and then I think about all the other things I could spend money on. And then I don't do it. And then I also don't know anything about computers, so I'm like, no. Speaking my truth to the Mac situation. Right? And Mac used to, back in my day, when there was a new Mac computer, it meant there was a new cool thing. And now, the only difference between a new phone and the old phone is there's less ports and more money. And the newest thing on the Mac computers was that stupid scroll bar with the emojis on it that no one liked, and I think they've already gotten rid of it. And I'm like, dang it, but at the end of the day, I then go to my work computers that are all Windows, and I'm like, I hate this. I hate using this system. Subpar Mac is still more fun for me to use than, above par Windows. And it's a very frustrating situation for me, because I don't know what to do about it. Okay, now we can land so many things.
Destination.
Distance calculated.
Probably wouldn't hurt to get these guys. Oh, we're gonna get wrecked. Okay, we're gonna stop landing here, because that thing's gonna wreck us. Shoot. Okay, you guys are gonna have to kill these things for me, because we're in trouble. Get closer. Target those things. Target these things, please. Okay, buddy. You need to shoot at that thing. I anticipate a lot of problems.
Power to energy blast.
This is tense. Yeah, no, he's just gonna kill us. Also, the Rancor might kill us. If it's not one thing, it's another, dang it. Okay, I thought it was building a turret here. Thank you. Okay, land Vader. Land these guys. Land these guys. And land these guys. I'm trying my best here to do what I can. But we're getting wrecked. Oh my gosh. We're in so much trouble. This is why I haven't gotten any tattoos. When there's always something. I haven't gotten any tattoos because I have a needle phobia. And spending time allowing a needle to carve onto my body sounds like the actual worst thing I could do to myself. But I have no qualms with, like, the idea of tattoos. They're just for people who are cooler than me. Also, it's the decision thing. It's like, what do I like enough to tattoo on me forever? Yep, we're just getting wrecked by these 4 things. These 4 things are destroying us all. And I've already lost my AT-AT after I finally got him back. Keep destroying these things. Shoot the one that's currently shooting at you, guys. Okay. This is going not as well as it could. It could be going significantly better. What if I got a tattoo of a tidal wave? That would be my 2 biggest fears, like, together. That would be... The only thing would be worse if it was, like, a tidal wave of rabbits. It's the only way you could make it, like, more scary. Yeah, that's my other weird phobia. I have 2 weird phobias. Yellow? More like blue? How are you, my friend? I get so... You come in here, man, with the all caps, and it just gets me hyped. It's every time. I'm like... I'm just hyped right now. Oh, I didn't even notice you guys landed. Hopefully you can manage to not die. Vader's like, yeah, we'll see about the whole not dying thing. I am afraid of... You never knew that? I'm not like a picture of a rabbit scares me. Like, it's not quite like with tidal waves, if I see a picture of a tidal wave, or if I see tidal waves in a movie, it scares me. But, like, I'm not afraid, like, because it freaks me out. It's not quite like that with rabbits. It's not like images of rabbits scare me. But, like, I don't like I've had friends with pet rabbits, and I've tried holding them and stuff, and I just get terrified. I don't know what it is. A rabbit almost ate me once, actually. What about tattoos? That's a little creepy. It's a little bit obsessive. Maybe a quote from a Kevin Scott book. Maybe of, like, the Graff children, or the Graff family has a seal now based on the new Atlas. Maybe that. It might be a little bit... He might stop talking to me if I got an actual Kevin Scott tattoo. At that point, you should probably intervene. I bet rabbit tastes good. I don't deny that anything made of flesh tastes good, ever. Which may upset the sensibilities of some of our viewers, and I apologize. But I'm just being honest. JJ embracing. just hanging out. Maybe. That might be too good to not.
Unit destroyed.
What are we getting destroyed by? What is going on? What is destroying us? What are these guys are 1? And you just came over here? I don't know what this game is doing anymore. I don't understand. I don't know where anybody is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we can't destroy things. I don't know. Get Ben Swallow tattoo, but it's Kevin. Okay, you guys are just not being very nice right now. Oh my gosh, he definitely stopped talking to me. It's the Eye of the Rabbit. Fun fact. Okay, no. The Eye of the Rabbit, I'm sure, is a reference to not what I'm about to talk about. But it makes me think of, oh, I hate these things. They're gonna die. Bomber Squadron. There's a video of a director by the name of David Lynch, which some will know very well and some won't. He's famous for making Twin Peaks. He's also very famous for being really spacey. And he describes how like the perfect scene in the movie is like the eye of the duck or something like that. It's a really weird video. I should share it on the Discord. Because it's crazy. Oh, I can't destroy the things because they're on my side. That's why. I'm dumb. Okay. I'm so used to like having to fight these people.
We'll back you up. Set your course.
Okay. I'm assuming everyone over here died.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
Yep, everyone over here died. I mean, that makes sense. It's sad, but it makes sense. We'll just put some more troops down. I really wanted to save all of my bombing run there for when I find the base, but I couldn't on account of there were big tanks and I had to do something about it. Reminds me of the killer rabbit. Yeah, I mean, that's probably another part of why I'm afraid of rabbits, or at least that's what I like to say so I feel better about myself. Because rabbits, like tidal waves, are weird to be afraid of because they can't actually hurt me, like regularly. Like I don't live close enough to where I should be afraid of tidal waves, but at least they're not that strange because if I was around a tidal wave, it would actually hurt me. But like, rabbits don't make any sense because rabbits can't hurt me. One of my high school teachers had a pet rabbit, and we were all taking a test, and we were spread out, and I was like actually sitting on the floor taking my test on a clipboard, and the pet rabbit like came over and just stared into my soul, like into the depths of my soul. And I became convinced that it was going to eat me. And I think that's really where my phobia started. I do understand it is a very weird phobia.
All right, men, take cover.
Okay, they're gonna work on all of that.
What is your directive?
My directive is be better at things. Come on, I want to build a turret. Thank you.
What?
Don't what me, Vader. I mean, I have a tiny fear of cloistered holes, so I can't judge you too much. It's fair.
Follow me. Support fire ready.
That's one of those fears, too. I feel really bad, because sometimes I'll send you something, and it will trigger it, and it just didn't even occur to me. I'm like, I'm not even trying to be mean.
Your men. Set your course.
For the Hoth system. Okay, cool. Come up here and take those turret locations. Shoot, I thought I killed all of you. There's probably a building here that spawns them. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see here. As they walk by, I might be able to build something here. Ooh, you're a Jedi Master. What's funny is I would have, like, no rank because I never come in here with my account. I'm always in here as Port Haven.
Unit destroyed. As the Emperor will.
Attack these things.
You are beaten.
Let's see if we can get in here.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Without getting wrecked too hard by these things. Oh! Dang it! I said remind me later, and it's like, well, it's later now. I'm like, yeah, it's 20 minutes later.
What now?
Dang it. Oh boy! Oh boy. There's just so many things.
Tank brigade ready. I am ready. Yes, sir. Not fail me.
This is just so many things. There's just so many tanks. There's just so many. There's just so many tanks. There's just like every tank there ever could have been in the world is here right now. This is just so absurd. This is just so many tanks.
Construction complete.
Oh my gosh. There's just so many.
I have you now.
This is gonna be a problem. Okay. Yep, keep landing people.
Moving out.
Oh, we won't be for long. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a bombing run. We're almost to getting another one back. I'm pretty sure I assigned you a aggressor. Oh, there you go. Look at you. Just looking out. That's Jedi corruption at its finest right there. You guys just get over there. Just go help. Just go. We're gonna lose so many troops on this map. I don't even care. It's just unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Just a never-ending line. So many tanks, so little time. Exactly. Just like the thumbnail says. Oh, dear, by the Force. Vader. Vader's hanging on. Vader's hanging in there. Go, Vader, go. I mean, no one is surprised that Vader's like a one-man army. That's literally the point of being Vader. I mean, in the council, how could I not have the rank of master? It would be outrageous. It would be insulting if I didn't have the rank of master. It's just so many tanks. Okay, we're gonna go on fast forward here. Because there's really not a whole lot of point of anything until I can, like, bomb this area. Oh, Vader's dead. We almost got everyone back. Okay, now I need, like, somebody to get up there so I can see.
New coordinates. Move into position.
Because right now I can't. So I can do the bombing run.
Order acknowledged.
But, like, I can't get to it.
Ready.
Okay, go, guys. Come on. Give me some eyes. Give me some eyes. There we go. Okay. So this bombing run will happen, and hopefully will help. Oh, we're getting some damage done, too, so that's good. Come on, bombing. I mean, these guys are all still going to be there, but the bombing run should help. Haha!
Order acknowledged.
Just go. Just keep going.
Unit destroyed. Open fire. Turret constructing.
At least with building turrets, even if it doesn't get finished, it's something they can aim at instead of my people. I'm literally just landing people as fast as I can at this point.
Setting course.
Moving to coordinates.
Awaiting orders.
Like, this is so ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna actually take it off fast motion. Oh my gosh! Look at this! This is just insane. I might honestly just auto-resolve this. I did do my own personal... You're right. And I know my reasonings for it. Like, this is almost going to be a patience game. Like, it's just going to be, like, survive long enough to get units back so I can just do everything by bombing run. Like, this might be a long-term occupation here. How can there be so many of these things? Like, it's just crazy to me. They're all gonna die. So we might as well go back in fast mo.
Unit destroyed.
Just keep landing people.
Moving out. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
I need to take out this other red building, and if I can do that, I'll be in much better shape. So we're just gonna kind of like ride it out here. And then eventually I'll send some guys up as a scout, and then do another bombing run.
Form up.
I want you guys to be ready to shoot,
I'll copy.
and I want you guys up there spotting. And then if the rebels come, we can
Yes,
take
Commander.
them. Meanwhile, you go up there.
Order.
Rather than just continuing to just
Right
throw
away.
troops at it, I'm going to try to play this a little bit smarter. Just a little bit smarter.
Turret constructing.
Turret constructing.
Turret constructing.
Okay, you are going to die in the name of the Empire. It is your honor to do so.
On my way.
See, he's on his way.
Bombing run available. Construction complete.
Bombers at the ready. Commencing bombing run.
That bombing run will happen regardless of whether or not we have somebody there.
Attack run.
So we won't get to know what it looks like, but
Enemies in range.
it will definitely blow some stuff up. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
I don't even have everybody down because I just can't worry about that right now.
On my way.
Okay, just remember we are so close to Thrawn Treason. I'm excited, and not for, well, I guess, I don't know how to say this. I don't know why I'm struggling with words today. But, like, largely I'm excited because my boy Krennic's in it.
Reporting.
And I have a slight, just teeny tiny crush on Ben Mendelsohn, which anybody who follows me on Twitter is well aware of, so that's not a secret.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You guys open up shop. You guys scout forward. Let's see how we're doing here.
Right away.
Right away.
Order acknowledged.
So far, so good.
Heading out. Construction
Attack.
unit destroyed.
Start landing more for another wave.
Heading out. Order acknowledged. At maximum unit capacity.
Yeah, that won't be for long.
Unit destroyed. Ready. Unit destroyed.
So now we know where the next wave of them are. They're chilling up here. There's so many tanks on here. I mean, who doesn't? Thank you. Thank you for making me feel bad. I mean, come on. Have you seen the man or listened to him talk? Oof.
Spread out, man. Weapons activated.
Shoot at that thing.
Covering fire.
Shoot at that thing. Okay.
Unit destroyed.
Bombing run. Keep focusing on the tanks. The bombing run will handle the building.
Commence attack run.
You guys are now
Standing by.
2 or 3. I guess you can be 3. There's no reason why you can't be.
Destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Bombing run.
Unit destroyed.
Alright. Well done, guys. We're getting there. We really are. He's going to run over a whole bunch of my troops unless we blow him up. There they go. Just getting run over. Okay, cool.
There they are.
Destroy that turret.
Ready for duty.
3. You can focus on that guy.
Attacking standing.
We might actually make it now, guys. We're going to try.
In attack position.
Ready for command. Attacking target. Attack that
Come
target.
on. Oh boy. Okay, we've destroyed 3 buildings. I think there's 4. I don't know where the 4th building would be, unless it's like the shield generator and it's like way over here, which I think is where the shield generator gets built. Where is that 4th building?
Order acknowledged.
Okay, you guys are now Unit 2, and you're gonna help me figure out.
Let's go.
I feel like this is a thing. I feel like I knew this. That on this particular map,
Awaiting order.
there's like a building that gets built way off in the muck.
Just give me a target.
I think I knew this.
Keep going.
Oh, nearing that time. Enjoy. Enjoy your sleeping. Where is this? Where is the rest of, like, literally anything? Okay, I'm gonna, like, look around a little bit, and if I can't find anything, then we'll just auto-resolve, I guess.
Over there.
I think it's, there's a particular class, but I think it's a rebel ship
Bombing run available.
that will, oh, what do we have here? Maybe there's something here.
Ready.
That will go into hunt mode and, like, automatically look for things for you. Where would this other building
Affirmative.
be?
We're ready.
Like, what am I missing here? Okay, we're just gonna... I'm tired of this, so we're just gonna auto-resolve.
The enemy has been defeated.
Okay. Like, I literally don't know where the other guy is, but it doesn't look like anything blew up, so we're fine. I just did not feel like spending an hour trying to figure out where they are. We lost so many troops. Like, so many. This is gonna be ridiculous. Look at that! Look at that! That's so many. That was 25 minutes of that. I don't think it was really 25 minutes. I think it was 25 minutes, but, like, a lot of that was sped up.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Wayland, can I keep building stuff where you are? Yes, I can.
Building under construction.
Okay, so let's move our fleet to Cardia for now, because that's where we're most likely to get attacked from. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab a scout ship and send that scout ship to Dantooine. I want to know if Dantooine is going to be a rebel or a rebel or a pirate holdout. And yes, please listen to Lobot and like the stream if you have not already. It means a lot to me. And what are we gonna have it down to? Oh, rebels! Okay. That sucks because this is a really hard planet to attack. So it is a level 2 space station. That is not the worst thing we've fought. And in space, it's a Nebulon B frigate, which I think is 2 or 3 units. There's 7 total. So it's probably a Nebulon, a cruiser, and a fighter or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna want to take Dantooine, because then we just don't have to worry about rebels there. So the plan is probably to take Dantooine, Manan, and then finish up with Jabim. And then go from there. I just find that the game is much easier to handle if you fill in the spaces as you go. We're getting so much money right now, it's ridiculous. Keep building bigger stations. I want to be able to build those super star destroyers when we get them. And we will get them.
Cruiser reporting.
Okay. Let us go fight on Dantooine. I'm excited to do so.
Construction complete.
Let's start flying some of these ground crews over to Freysia, just because we're going to need to restock our supplies, and it takes a long time to get people places. I don't want to evacuate Korriban just yet, because Yavin is definitely going to be a rebel map. Are we still building stuff? We are still building stuff. Now, Hutta is building me AT-AT walkers, which I'm really excited about.
Ready.
Keep on that. Keep building me those. I know this is thrilling, but I need to make sure this stuff is staying in production. And I don't find myself run out. Korlag, I knew I built walkers somewhere else. Couldn't remember where.
Constructing unit.
Okay. We're in much better shape now.
Enlisting soldiers.
Okay. Now let's go to Dantooine
Heading
and
out.
get into a fight. Let's get into a fight at Dantooine.
Reporting.
Go faster. This takes too long.
Reporting.
Must go faster.
Tactical battle imminent.
Let's do it. I could almost auto-resolve it, but I'm not gonna. Space battle at Dantooine. Ground base is undetectable due to Dantooine's isolated location. That doesn't make any sense, because if I'm there, it's not isolated. Dantooine is an isolated, unspoiled world covered by sprawling grasslands and oceans. 2 moons float above the skies, while herds of livestock roam empty steppes and savannas of the small human population, and a few tribes of nomadic Dentari that can be found wandering the coastlines, separated by forests and spiky blibla trees. Colonists maintain individual farming estates, largely isolated from each other. That's pretty exciting. Sorry, I got a text about food, and I always tell people I will check my text during streams if it's about food. Every time. Without fail. So the estate stuff comes from KOTOR. If you've ever played Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2, you know that there's the Sandril and the Matali estates. So that's a big part of Dantooine culture. It's interesting to think that that is something that existed, 2,000 years before the films in the KOTOR games, and then was still a thing before in the KOTOR games, I should say, and then is still a thing now. How do you guys pronounce that? That's one of those words I should know. Is it steps? Is it stepes? Is it steppies? I always want to say it's steppies because of, I don't know why, I just don't want it to be the word step. I think that's really what it is. I like this guy. He's got like his little blaster. He's like, look at me. Got a blaster. It's pretty exciting. It does rain a lot on Dantooine. The Dantooine map is awesome to defend on. It is one of my favorite maps to fight on. If I own it. It's one of my least favorite to invade. Because it is so good at defense. And like where it's at, most of the time when I play this game in a campaign mode, it almost never gets attacked. Because I'm almost always like invading that corner of the map. And so it's usually like the last planet in the corner that I'm taking, so it's not going to get attacked. Which is such a pain because it's so fun to defend on that map. Why are we taking so long to load? Come on. I believe in you, game. I believe in your ability to load this level. I believe that you can achieve your dreams of loading this level. Do 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 do. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm now watching my audio levels go up and down in OBS, and it's mesmerizing. Because when I say words, it goes up. And when I don't say words, it drifts down. These are the type of things I think about on a Thursday when I'm really tired from work. Work was crazy. I never talk about work because I don't, and I still won't in specifics, but it was a long day. It was one of those days where everything was fine, and like at the end of the day, everything was fine. There were just the things that were needless complications that I had to deal with. But I dealt with them, and they were handled, and it was fine. Why does it say I've been streaming for an hour and a half on YouTube but an hour in OBS? Is that because I restarted the stream? That must be it. Come on! Dantooine. Dantooine. If I click over here out of the window and then click back to it, will it be like... I freaked it out for a second, but it didn't seem to fix anything. I tried. Is Twitter back? Let's see. It appears Twitter's back. Guys, Twitter is back. The crisis has been averted. I'm gonna check my drafts. Hey, look, I'm gonna send that tweet that we're live with Empire at War. Tweet. Right now, after we've been streaming an hour and a half. Hey, look, the level's loading. Yay. Do. Okay. Alright, here we are. That was a really fun loading screen. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I felt really good about it. Waiting for that second wave.
Show these dissidents who rules this
These
galaxy.
dissidents!
Remove their influence from the system by destroying all their defenses.
The dissidents!
Ready?
I like that word. Okay, we're gonna go this way, around the bubble. Like, this is a cool map because you can go this way and get there faster, but when you're in the bubble, you don't have a shield, and you can take damage way easier. Or you can take longer and go around the bubble. It's a very clear tactical, I mean, not clear in that there's a right or wrong answer, but it's a very, like, this is what you can do. You can do this or you can do that kind of move, and I like it a lot. Let's keep going. Like I said, I threw it in fast mode just because it takes so long. I like that this planet, Dantooine, looks so much like Earth. Hey, found you. What's up? We're gonna kill the station killer first because that thing will wreck us. Now, I don't think the space station can spawn level 2. Or, I don't think the station can spawn those hammerheads, I think they're called. They're like the they're the Rebel version of broadside cruiser. There might be a space station that can spawn them, I can't remember, but a level 2 space station definitely can't. So killing that thing probably means we're going to have it handled. Because we know there's a Nebulon B frigate here. That was probably the other cruiser, and then there's going to be like probably a single fighter squadron or something. Everything else is going to be something that comes from this station. Because they did not have a large fleet here. So we're pretty good. So the station killers will take down the shield on the station. We can take down the shield generator itself, and then it won't be able to rebuild its shield, which is how I always like to do these things. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't have like any of the fighters. Oh, hey! Look at all those things over there shooting at us. That's exciting. These cruisers are kind of messing with us. Okay, next thing we're going to do is take out the hangar. Even though there's a lot of ships shooting at us, I want to focus on the hangar next. Because then they can't bring in... Like, I don't think the space station can spawn new units. So that's what I want to do there. Then I'm kind of only dealing with what is on the map. And I'm not going to deal with anything more. Okay, hangar is almost down. Oh, we lost one of our broadsides. Okay, the broadside that's left, focus on the station. I really want to focus on some of these capital ships too, but we're just not in position to do it right now. That's okay. We'll focus on the space station, get the space station down. When we get the space station down, that will open up the fog of war. It appears that my spy ship did not give me as accurate as a reading as I thought, or the station can spawn more things than I thought it could. Because I don't know why there's so many cruisers. Direct fire. Okay, the station is almost gone. Like it's going. That's gonna be way better for us once this guy's down, because then they won't control the space and I can bring in reinforcements and drop them wherever I feel like. Okay, next let's work on this capital ship. And I can bring in reinforcements, so let's do it. Kill this thing. Take down the capital ship. Okay, no more capital ship. That's what I like to see. I'm trying to click on these cruisers, but they're too small and fast. Got it. How are you doing? You're getting messed with by some X-Wings.
Weapons
Well, then
ready.
we'll just have to come handle the X-Wings. Because they're literally what's
Open
left.
fire.
Come on, TIE Fighters. Because X-Wing is literally what's left. I'm gonna be so mad if they take out my broadside cruiser in this amount of time. Come on! I'm already in fast mode. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Almost got him. Yeah, now they're toast. All the reinforcements are there. They're just done. Woo! Yeah. Da, 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 da. So either it lied to me or it finished another spaceship by the time I got there, which is also really possible. Okay, I guess it's time to do that ground battle I didn't want to do. Because sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't want to do, you know? That's how life works.
Beginning construction.
If I'm gonna be real with you guys. Alright, let's see here. That's so many units that we should be okay. Actually, yeah, go to Atten 2. But while we wait, I want to grab my AT-AT walker and send him to Atten 2. And it's going to take a little while for him to get there.
Reporting.
But it's going to be worth it. Corellia has like nothing built on the ground. I don't approve of this. Build me some mines, Corellia.
Artillery online.
Why don't I have... Oh, I was... No, I have the AT-ATs stationed there. Wonder why I didn't build one more thing here. I would build something defensive, except for that planet's never going to get attacked based off of what it is surrounded by. Okay, to Dantooine.
Destination set.
Construction complete.
What do we got?
Brigade standing.
Give it whoop for victory. Whoop. Big old victory whoop. To Dantooine. They're taking the husbands to Dantooine. They're really not, but it's fun to say that. Looks like we're going to chill on this menu again, which is fine. It's probably a little bit more interesting to look at than the readout you've already read. Like I said, from here we'll go to Manon. Manon's annoying to take. This little human symbol there below Manon, if you can see it. Basically what that means is the ground forces will heal themselves. So it's actually kind of hard to fight on Manon because human forces auto-heal, and it makes them a lot harder to kill. But once you have the planet, you have the planet, and you're good to go. So we'll do Manon, and then Jabim. Jabim, I remember being kind of an annoying map on the ground. But we can do it. We'll probably... let's see, we've been streaming an hour and 40. I will probably stream a total of 2 hours. So we'll probably go another 20 minutes. You know, while we're doing this, I'm going to retweet my Star Wars Refuge tweet. Be like, come hang out. Here we go. Come see the really cool menus. They're great. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is delete this thing. That doesn't need to be tweeted. But it was an auto thing. Delete. Yes. There we go. We still not loaded? Why does this take so long? Oh my gosh. I just saw a text I never responded to. I'll respond to it later. Alderaan obviously will come in closer to when we hit movie time. There we go. I had to think about it for a second. So that's why that one's there, and that will probably be like a story specific. We're in the normal campaign mode, and the normal campaign mode, come on. Sometimes for story missions. Oh boy.
Reporting.
We'll have a different map. Okay. So AT-AT walkers can drop stormtroopers, and they don't count towards your reinforcement count.
Moving
So
to
we're gonna
destination.
use that to get some stormtroopers on the ground.
Heading out.
We're gonna do a lot of
Order
tanks,
acknowledged.
and we're gonna do some stormtroopers of our own.
Moving out.
At maximum unit capacity.
Maximum unit capacity. Okay, so this time the locals are not on our side, which makes sense. It is Dantooine. And I think the locals live here. Yes. They live here, and I'm not sure if they have another
This planet
spot.
is at risk of falling into the hands of the rebels.
Yes.
Mount a defense.
It's at risk of falling in the hands of the rebels. It has fallen in the hands of the rebels. Oh, see this big angry red circle? That is a shield generator. That's fun. Or yeah, shield generator. Now that means that there is a energy generator somewhere that if we take out will allow us to fight in there, basically. Okay, everybody's landing and doing landing things.
Moving to that area, sir.
Ready. New coordinates.
Run up there and start
Fire.
fighting that building. Keep running up there and keep fighting the building.
Roger that. Rolling.
While everyone lands, we can at least fight the human population on the planet.
Moving to position.
I like how there's a lot of Attack of the Clones music in this game. I think this is Attack of the Clones music. Just because it's so weird to hear Attack of the Clones music. Oh, crap. Oh, well, first of all, crap for that. Destroy that thing before it can start shooting at us. They're very vulnerable when they're not shooting at you. It's just they wreck you once they are. But like, while he was in confusion mode, we were actually pretty safe. Okay, the problem is... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Anti-aircraft gun.
Turret constructing.
So if I move my AT-AT walker, they're gonna be able to deploy tow cables and destroy him. And that's a problem. So I can't actually have my AT-AT walk right now, because he's going to be very vulnerable. Are these my stormtroopers? Yes. You guys just walk over here and see if you can take that. Let's just see what happens. You guys go there too.
Fallout troops.
There's clearly
Let's move out.
rebel troops walking through there to some capacity, but still. Once this anti-aircraft gun goes up, we'll be in way better shape and I can actually start doing some stuff. But for right now, we're just going to be hanging out, kind of vulnerable. While you're chilling, you might as well drop more troops. Yep, they're going to fly away because they probably saw the anti-aircraft gun.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders.
Attack the building.
Attacking target.
Go, stormtroopers, go. He's almost done. You guys attack that thing.
Fire at will.
Everyone's always firing at Will. It must really suck to be Will.
Reporting in.
Oh, shoot. That's kind of a problem.
Armored transport ready.
Why is he not running my troops over? That's an odd life choice on his part. Battle of the tanks right now.
Turret constructing.
Oh boy, they're like all coming this way. Like everybody. Like all of the people.
Turret constructing.
This is mildly a problem.
Reporting in.
Like all of the rebels came this direction.
Weapons armed. In my sight.
Oh boy. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. This is not going to be a fun planet to take. It's really not. I really hate. Like I have half a mind just to auto-resolve and take the losses. If they release Dooku Jedi Lost novel, will I be getting it, or do I feel like I've experienced the iBuff? I feel like they announced a script book. Didn't they announce a script book? Everyone's wearing it well. Yeah, it sounds like a word combo, I would say. I feel like they announced a script book. Like, I don't think it's getting novelized. I think they're gonna publish the script. I read that, but I read it on Twitter, so it might not be correct. And I will be getting it, mostly just to support the story. But if they release a script book instead of a novel, I want to get it because I want to be able to listen to it and read it at the same time. But I definitely think it was really good as an audio drama. Like, it definitely did what it was supposed to do as an audio drama. I was highly satisfied. This is just so much. This is just so much.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're probably gonna lose my brand new AT-AT walker here, but that's okay. There's only so much I can do.
Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
You need to kill that thing.
Cannons charged.
Like, you need to kill it.
Backup.
And see, my anti-aircraft gun will attack that thing. Haha! There's nothing you can do.
Unit destroyed.
Attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna have my bombing run here very soon, but I'm not gonna use it right away because I don't actually know like where it's gonna be best used.
Form up.
Something's getting built somewhere. Destroy whatever that is.
Open fire.
Unit destroyed.
Come on, game. Dang it. Destroy the turrets.
Awaiting your order. Additional garrison on the way.
I really want to just use the bombing run to just take out everything over here, but I can't really.
Affirmative, sir. Fire at will.
Because I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna regret it if I don't. Hang in there, AT-AT Walker. I believe in you.
Got it.
You know what? Just fire at these guys.
That target.
Right behind you.
Reporting.
Go.
Attacking.
Go kill it. Okay, screw it. We are gonna do the bombing run because there's too much going on over here right now.
Unit destroyed.
Commencing bombing run.
Unit destroyed.
Targeting. Target locked.
Okay. Oh boy, there's so much going on over here.
Targets engaged. Attacking target.
Come on, man.
Shoot at this turret that's coming. Hopefully this bombing run will help us out a little bit here. Okay, didn't do everything, but it did a lot, and that's good enough for me right now.
Yes, sir.
There's just so much going on. There's just so much going on. Why won't you let me build anything, game?
Turret constructing.
You guys go back closer over there. You guys just try to bull rush and take this landing pad area.
Yes, sir.
You guys are getting hit by this tank. Go for the tank. I've almost lost my AT-AT walker. They're doing the best they can. See if you can drop more troops before you die. Nope, you can't drop more troops before you die. We tried though. We tried real hard. Get some turrets going. Hey, been fun, no problem. Have a good rest of your day, Andy. Thank you for dropping by. We'll be done here soon anyway. I'm probably just gonna finish this battle and then go. I'm feeling kind of tired and less entertaining, so probably just go after this.
Awaiting orders.
Please go take that landing area. The turret will help you out. Yep. The turret's like, nighty-night. Boom. Okay, let's land some more
Moving to
peeps.
coordinates.
At maximum unit capacity.
Oof, we're getting hit by that guy.
Gauge done. Construction complete.
Good, good. Take this for me, please.
Unit destroyed.
Tanks,
Ready.
you are now
Just give me a
this.
target.
Yep,
Moving
that's your
to
target.
fire.
Go get him. Hey, Mr. Rez, welcome. How are you today? Thank you for dropping by. I saw you join the Discord.
Destroyed.
That's super cool. Always like having new people in hanging out with us there.
Attacking.
Copy.
You guys keep going this way.
This way.
You guys can be unit
Ready to receive orders.
3. And you guys attack that. Good job.
Tank brigade ready.
Right now, fire at that thing. Heck yeah! Okay, let's land some more
Moving to
units.
destination.
Heading out. Inputting coordinates.
Capacity.
Hey! Yeah, no problem, thank you.
Standing by. Firing.
Get some stuff done here, boys.
I copy.
You guys just basically run up there and distract them all into doing stuff. Somewhere around here is the thing that keeps that shield up. I don't know where it is. Okay, there's a very good chance that we're gonna have turrets at these build ports just because of the nature of how this game works. So we're gonna have to try to be careful.
Reporting.
Unit
But we need to
destroyed.
start going this way.
Moving to position.
Oh, we've killed all of the local humans, so that's, I mean, that's something.
Ready. Commencing attack.
Attack them.
Artillery
Da,
online.
da, da,
Unit
da,
destroyed.
da. Ah, we're getting destroyed by things. That's frustrating.
I copy.
Keep shooting at stuff.
Beginning short
You guys
range
can do
fire.
it.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Hang in there, guys. We can do this.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, we're not getting shot at, which means there's not anything built there. Which is really good news for us.
Roger that.
Keep firing at the tanks. Yes. Give me these build pads, please.
Moving out.
Unit destroyed.
Unit destroyed.
Turret
Hear that
constructed.
all day long sometimes, it feels like.
Turret
Some
constructed.
turrets going. Okay, let's slab some new people down here.
Moving to coordinates.
All good
Maximum
knowledge.
unit capacity.
Form up.
Add these guys in.
Awaiting orders.
You are all Unit 1.
On the way.
Everyone start moving this way. Come on. Want to get these turrets going, and then we can focus on stuff.
New coordinates.
Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy.
On my way.
Everyone shoot this guy. So the rebels are trying to push this way, and they're like, haha, we're taking your landing pad. And I'm like, haha, I'm taking your base.
Construction complete.
Now these tanks aren't going to be able to do much until they get inside the shield. But once they get inside the shield, we'll be in trouble. Alright, so far so good. Come on.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah, I know. We're trying, game, we're trying.
Copy.
Construction complete.
Targeting.
Okay, I have a bombing run, but there's not like it can do much because of this stupid shield.
Destroyed.
Oh shoot, and we're in trouble. We're in huge trouble.
Unit destroyed. Bombing run available.
I have that bombing run, but it can't do anything because of this shield. I really might just auto-resolve this, because I really don't think we'll lose. And this is just going to be a pain to play. But we'll see. We're going to try. I'd rather not do it, because I'd rather earn it.
Construction complete.
Form up. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Focus on this guy next. Just because he's dangerous.
Open fire.
Ready for duty. Right away.
Like, we can't get any aerial support in here, basically, is what's going on.
Fire for maximum effect.
Let's go. Skynobi! In the all caps, how are you, my friend? It is good to see you. Welcome to our attack on the Rebel Menace. I'm going probably until the end of this battle, and then I'm going to head out for some dinner. But we are fighting a really hard fight here on Dantooine.
Weapons ready.
Unit destroyed.
I'm losing like everybody.
Unit destroyed.
What I need to know is, you are now my
Reporting.
spy. Go over there and tell me if the generator is anywhere like not under the shield. Because I gotta decide what I want to do here. We talked a little bit. We can always talk about it again. It is certainly interesting news, especially specifically because it's called a Sith Trooper,
On my way.
which makes me feel like he has to have a connection to Palpatine. I saw you've been doing a lot of posts on the subject.
Weapons activated.
Unit destroyed.
We have like nobody left.
Attack. Targeting.
Oh, this is gonna be really hard. Yeah, this is very difficult. And nope, the shield, the generator is somewhere under the shield then. That is so frustrating.
Unit destroyed.
It's a suicide run, but I just want you to do a run through the base because I want some intel on what's in there.
Moving out.
Unit destroyed.
Advancing.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
Ready to receive orders.
You guys are just gonna get wrecked.
Fire.
Going in there, another. Oh, hey, 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 hey!
Unit destroyed.
Goodbye, shield. Heck yeah. Okay, then we're just gonna regroup. So now we'll be able to take this down.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Enemies in range.
And it's gonna say it's usually not under there. So we found it. That was total luck. But we got it. So the purple will go down. Haha! Goodbye, Ray Shield. I wish to see something happen like Kylo Troopers. Yes, I completely agree. I really want it to be that Palpatine and Snoke were not in league,
Open
but
fire.
were rivals, and like maybe because Snoke was killed, that like that's the reason why Palpatine can come back or something like that. Like I really want something cool like that. Just browse the App Store for whatever reason. Couldn't find Empire War? Really? That's strange, because I definitely bought this through the Mac App Store. Were you? I mean, you're looking on the. This is might be a dumb question. You're looking on the computer one, right? Not the phone one. Because they are different app stores. That's the only thing I can think of, is if you were looking on the mobile app store.
Ready. Attacking target.
All right.
Lead the way.
So we're gonna regroup.
Gauge sounding by.
Zero, why don't you retreat? Yep, you're on your computer. Yeah, I don't know why then. That's weird. What operating system are you running? Because every time I open the game, it tells me that if I take the next Mac upgrade that's coming out in the fall, this won't run because it's like a 64-bit game, and the next Mac operating system won't support that. Like, maybe you, that's it. We gotta go. Well, thank you for hanging out, Blue. Always means a lot that you come and hang out. I much appreciate you being here.
Let's move out.
But maybe they took it off the App Store because it's not going to be supported anymore.
Avoiding fire.
Concentrating firepower.
That might be it. That would be unfortunate. I would hope that they would just upgrade it then. Okay. We're going to take out these turrets. And then pretty soon I'll actually be able to get air support, which is going to be great. Add these guys in. These will all be one.
Targeting.
Target that guy.
Tank brigade ready.
Tank brigade 0.
Firing. Affirmative.
We'll build some turrets of our own, dang it.
New coordinates.
Yeah, I know.
Charge.
There's so much stuff to be worried about right now.
Scanning target. Engaging enemy.
Pretty soon I'm going to be able to drop some air support on us, though.
Moving to fire.
Come on. This is just so ridiculous right now.
Construction
Okay. So I'm running out of these guys, but we're going to land some more.
at maximum unit capacity. Unit destroyed.
Just wreck these guys. You have Sierra? I think I'm running Sierra, too. I don't think I went to high Sierra. Is that the one that's coming out? You'd think I'd know. Bombing run available. Okay.
Unit destroyed.
Run over here. What are you doing? I told you to come over here.
Keep going. This way. Over there.
This is not at all what I need destroyed, but this guy's not gonna last much longer.
Awaiting.
Oh wow, we somehow did it. That's just nuts. Okay, what we're gonna do is build healing stations and repair stations. You guys hang out, everyone hang out over here.
Unit destroyed.
Not copied.
And we'll get y'all healed up, and we're just gonna play it patient right now.
Reporting.
Cause that's really all I got.
Construction complete.
Did I try the, no, I did not. Item not available in US stores. That's so weird. You're watching Chernobyl at the same time. This might be going about as well as Chernobyl, to be honest. That's weird. They must have, the only thing I can think of is they pulled it because of the upgrade. Because I bought this a couple of months ago, so maybe they pulled it since then. I don't know. Oh, you guys are getting shot at by a turret, so you should probably do something about that. And kill that.
Ready.
Attack this.
Attacking target. Enemy sighted.
Whoa! I don't know what that was, but I sure as heck did it. There we go. And I've now officially glitched the screen, which is great. When I let go, it like flies me this way. Come on, game. There we go. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Y'all get over here and get healed up.
Moving out.
You guys too.
Artillery online.
This is just gonna have to be a patient fight. Because I can't afford to keep sending you guys here to die. Even I, the Empire, can't keep doing that. Is it good? I've heard wonderful things. I've heard very wonderful things. I mean, obviously not wonderful things, because Chernobyl was a disaster, but like, I've heard good things about the series.
Ready.
Okay. You guys head this way.
Heading out.
They're getting healed up, which is nice. A good hack for this game, if you're like good enough at it to pull this off,
My way.
is if your units are really close to death like mine were. I could have landed a bunch of units because the game lets you, like, a game considers a unit gone when something's at like 5% health or 10% health, something like that.
Let's move out.
So I could have when everybody was really close to death, landed a bunch more troops, and then healed up the ones I had, and then I could actually have more units than my cap. I just didn't feel like being that finicky about it. That was low-key hilarious. What do I think about the Wimbledon? Oh, I mean, it's the classic, right? Fed Nadal, and I'm sure Joker will go right through. Like, won't even be a problem.
Enemy spotted.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I wasn't following the ladies semifinal as much, just because a lot of the lady players that I was following didn't make it through, except for, like, you know, Serena. But Serena's gonna make it all the way to the final without it being a problem, because that's what, you know, it's living that Serena life. Attack! We're gonna be able to have a bombing run here in a second, and we'll use it to take out this building. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Way to go, guys. Somehow, the thing that worked is I had given up on trying to find that shield generator, and we found it. So because of that, I was able to actually get into mirror support, and that was the big thing. But yeah, as you can see, this planet is really catered to defense instead of attack. Go, go, go! You got destroyed right as you got spawned. Okay. So all that's going to be left is wherever this little red unit is. Attack them. And they're down. Oh, and these guys. Those would be the reinforcements spawned from whenever you destroy a building, it shoots a couple of troops out at you. Destroyed me. Oh, you once played. You did? That's crazy. I bet. You were interested in Coco's matches because she's from where you live and only 15. Yeah, and I mean, she killed it for being 15. Like, she should be only proud of her. Oh my gosh, look at how much stuff we lost. She should only be proud of her performance. I'm so excited for her and to see where she could go from here. I, had never heard of her before this Wimbledon, obviously, because she was, it's her first Wimbledon. Can you get attacked by Manon? You cannot get attacked by Manon, so it's perfectly fine to leave my troops there. But with that, it's a little bit over a 2-hour stream. Yes, Skynobi is a jack of many trades. If you are not familiar with Skynobi, Skynobi also has a fantastic Star Wars channel himself. And is definitely worth perusing. But I'm gonna take the 900 years it takes for this game to save. And then I'll probably call it here. I'm really hungry and my dinner's here. So I'm gonna go eat some dinner. But we hadn't streamed this in like weeks. So I wanted to get a stream in. I feel really bad. I've been really bad about getting videos done the last couple of weeks. I've been in like a creative rut, as they would say. I've been kind of struggling with that. But hopefully I'm gonna snap out of it. I think it's just the summer getting to me. But I'm gonna get back. I gotta do an Alphabet Squadron review. I finished whatchamacallit, Lando Double or Nothing. I want to do a review for that. I gotta finish reading Balance Point. I mean, really, if you're interested in what I had to say about Alphabet Squadron, our spoiler streamcast was yesterday, but I'm gonna do a spoiler-free review for it. And then I got some other stuff I want to do. I just gotta actually make myself do it, as it were. But I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out and watching some Empire War with me. I know it's not the highest quality game stream on the internet, but I feel like we have some good chats. I wasn't kidding when I said it takes 900 years for the game to save. When we come back, we'll the next time we play, we'll go for Manon and then Jabim. But we did pretty good. We took down Dantooine, Freyja, and Wayland. So that was 3 whole planets. So there you go. You met... Look at you. That's so cool. Skynovi's a pretty cool person, I'm not gonna lie. I got to meet him at Celebration. He's a pretty cool person. This game is it's saving. It's just, there's so much awesomeness. You can see there my stream name. Me Game Galactic Conquest. That was because there's a test save for when I was setting up the stream. I have 2 files for the stream game, and then I was just playing a Galactic Conquest file for just me. This game is really fun, and like the stream quality does not do it justice. It is really fun to play, and like when I'm not streaming, it does not take as long to save and load levels and stuff. It still takes longer than it should. It, weirdly enough, loaded better on my older computer than it did on this one, because this game is weird. But it's a lot of fun. It really is. I don't know why it's off the Mac App Store, Carlos. I'll see if I can figure out why that happened. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm sure we'll be back with a streamcast next week. I don't know what it would be, but that's the thing. If you're interested, we have about 3 weeks left of our Aftermath book club. And then after that, we're going to be reading Bloodline. So if you would like to join us for Bloodline by Claudia Gray, now is a great time to acquire a copy of the book if you have not yet. Also, before you give me Star Wars Twitter... Oh! Okay. We got to think of a Star Wars Twitter name for Carlos. Ooh. It's tough, man. Like, mine is just, like... My internet name is the same internet name I've had since I was 12. I just liked it. It's Yoda, because Yoda's my favorite character, and Bauer from Jack Bauer from the TV show 24. And I just like the ring to it. I mean, sometimes you just hear a thing and you're like, this is for me. I feel like, what is a good name? Trying to think of like a Star Wars pun with Carlos. Like what's a Star Wars word that's... I'm sorry. I was like, no, I have to help you. If I think of something, I will let you know. I literally was gonna stop and think. But yes, I'm gonna go eat. You guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again soon.